Posing, it's not just for models or Instagram stars or Instagram nobodies. Posing is for everybody.
Hey Freebirds! So today I have a very, very special and fun surprise. This is going to be a posing and how to pose video. You know how all your friends are all on Instagram and on their pictures and they're like perfectly posed and all of that? I'm going to show you how to do it. So ever since I was a little girl, I have loved having my picture taken. Really good in pictures. Then when I got a little older, I got into some modeling. So there's one thing I do know for sure, and that is how to pose. Okay, so it's always important when you're like doing your pictures, the first thing you want to do is you want to find an interesting location. And anything can be interesting. Like I'm just standing here by a dumb tree, see? And it looks like, you know, something cool and different, you know. And also with trees, you can pull on them like this. Modeling is dangerous.
Think about posing in a positive way. Don't think of it as something that's gonna like suck like a vacuum, okay? Just think of it as another way to express yourself, connect, because posing, it's an art. First thing you need to do is find the light. Sometimes you hold that light within. Sometimes it's out there. Find it, face it.
You need to know which direction the light's coming from. Right here it's coming from this way. So if I face more like this, then it shows more of my face. Now there are pictures I can take where if I'm wanting to face, you know, more into a, you know, a darker stance, then I would face away from the light, and this is more like what it looks like. But if you face to the light, as you see, it makes a big difference in how you look. So always try to like face the light. That makes you have a better picture. Keeping like your limbs apart from your body, what that does is it separates like this, it separates, and so you're not just looking like at nothing, you have like the angles and the body makes a shape. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you show your jaw lines, because what it does is it just makes it more striking and fierce. Next tip is movement. Like you don't want to go crazy with movements, because then the photographer will not know where to like point his camera, and I just am not the kind of person that can just stand there and pose for a picture, because I get really antsy and I'm like I want to move. So if you're doing like the slight movements are little, they don't have to be really big, you know, they're like whatever you want them to be. And it's funny, you do like the weird quirky things that you would never do like in public ever, like it, you know, it would be embarrassing. Like you don't walk around in real life reading your book like this, no. You know, or like this, or like this. But you know, these kinds of things, it looks good in pictures. So always be moving a little bit, and the movements can be very small too. They could be just as like simple as like moving your eyes, or just like your chin, just a little, or just like a small adjustment. And that's why when you see models like getting like photo shoots, you see posing and the flashing and stuff like that. That's what that is. It's just they're taking a lot of pictures and maybe one with the exact right pose. And in life, like we use our arms like to talk and to do things, but then when people go to take their picture, all of a sudden they're like, you know, but you have to use your arms as like the movement of the picture, because find the light. Always keep your, you know, do something with your arms. It's okay. Play with props, whatever. Keep your arms separated away from your body so that you can see even the little bits of space left between your body and your limbs.
I like that.
Makes it look really good. Always the hand on the hip pose. I told you my secret about the hand on the hip pose. If you're going to do it, make it interesting, make it striking. Put your hand on your hip closer like that and look at something. Arch your shoulders back. It feels uncomfortable, but it looks gorgeous if you're on the red carpet in a red dress or purple dress or sparkle or whatever dress you want to wear. Where it's like, you're like a ballerina where it goes forward like this. Like get down on the ground too. Can you see me if I get down on the ground?
Yeah.
You're angled, you look better. And if you look better, then you'll feel better about your picture. Okay, so here's a little one that some people forget, even me, and I used to model for several years. Relax your face. Do whatever you need to just relax your face. I used to put a piece of Scotch tape right here when I was, for acting exercises so that I wouldn't over-express what I was saying and it could be more natural, movements. And also, your mouth looks good if it's just resting, not closed shut. When you're shut your mouth, you're like clenching your neck and stuff, and it's like you have to hold your mouth shut. Naturally, your mouth just kind of just drops a little, like. And so it's okay for your mouth and just to like drop a little and do pictures, with your mouth slightly open. I'm not talking about in that, cotton candy weird kind of way. Like, I'm talking about just like a slight softening. Keep your face soft. And if you're going to do expressions in the picture, that's great if it's part of telling the story. But if you're just trying to express you in a soft moment, keep your face soft, mouth dropped. Okay, so here is the most important thing of all of this, you guys. Take it easy on yourself, okay? Everybody is not a supermodel, and everybody doesn't want to be a supermodel because, chill out. This is for fun. This is for an exercise. This is so hey, maybe next time that somebody pulls out their iPhone, I'll just try a little. I'm tired. Let's go home. You're tired, Mom?